What up, what up? Alright, so today we're gonna seal off the B-pillar. We're gonna put some glass on it. First, just doing, I do fleece first, and then I'm gonna put some resin on the fleece, and then once that hardens, then we can start stacking some actual fiberglass mat on it. And I have some woven mat. It's a little stronger. In the past I've used chalk mat, and that works great too, but today I got some woven mat and we're gonna try that because I got it for free, and you can't beat free because I'm on a budget, basing on a budget. So you know what it is. So I'm gonna take my fleece, I'm gonna staple it all the way down across here. I'm gonna get it pulled through my weather stripping through here, and I'll pull it through where I like it, press it back in, press it in, you know, kind of like a dry fit it up all nice and neat how I want it. And once I like it, then I will put some resin on the fleece. After that is done, I'll show you then. But once I get my first layer and it hardens, I'll probably gonna do a layer of mat and everything. But once I know it's gonna hold its shape, because there will only be fiberglass or resin or whatever up until here. So once everything is set, then I'll be able to pull this weather stripping back out and it not move, and I'll actually put some resin on the fleece that goes through here, and then I will close it back up, and that is going to make it solid and strong at this point. So that's what I'll do. And if I ever rip it out, you can pull it off and you have some cleanup, but I've done it before and it's not too bad. So let me see, let me show you. I usually go to Hobby Lobby or Joann's and get some, but Hobby Lobby was out last night, so I got this from Walmart. It's just this anti-pill fleece. I got black, so you'll need your fleece. I got it over here. I have some black rubber gloves, staple gun. Always make sure you get a fresh blade, because you'll be cutting. So I want a long strip of this fleece, and this fleece, I feel like it's 2 layers. So it's anti-peel. It's almost like 2 layers, kind of stuck together or whatever, because I'll put fiberglass resin on the back side of it, and on the front side it'll still be fleeced, and I'll show you, it'll look good. So to cut these long strips, the easiest way to do it is just to fold your fleece up and then cut it down the middle. So then when you open it up, it's long, and so you don't have to go all the way up. So fold it, get you some good scissors. I use these crescent scissors from Home Depot, and it cut through 4 layers of fleece like nothing. So I'm gonna get this set up and start getting it stapled, and I'll get back to you. All right, I think I got you situated a little bit in here. It's super windy out here today. Crazy. Oh yeah. Gotta make sure it's wide enough first, for real. Yep. Something like that, looking good. So I'll be able to come and just lay a bunch of glass on that. Got it in there. See, I got it nailed up there. Oh, sorry. I got it nailed up here, but I'll be able to get resin on it and get this hardened up. And then once it's hardened, like I said, I'll be able to pull the weather stripping off, get a little bit better access, and I'll do it under. But that's what we got. Here I'll probably just cut it right across the floor. But maybe like right here, just come across. But right here I'll put a bunch of, see here's from the last time. And I mean, it's stuck. So it's not coming off. You know what I mean? And it'll puddle down. So I'll probably just come and cut it across here for now. But it'll puddle down right here and it'll be stuck at the bottom. Show you what it looks like on this side. So looks pretty good. That's just the shadow of the seatbelt. There's no ripple in it. Goes all the way down, and hopefully it'll still look like that when I'm done. The first layer I'm gonna put enough on it to where it soaks into it, but not all the way through. And if a little bit gets all the way through, whatever, I don't care. But it gives me a solid layer to build my mat, my actual fiberglass on. So let's mix some fiberglass. Alright, so I just got some Bondo fiberglass resin. Get you a cheap throwaway cup. The resin comes with the hardener. I got a spoon, and this is a teaspoon measuring thing. Oh, I hope I got enough in here, but I got a brand new one somewhere. So I'm gonna do 16 ounces. Oh yeah. Let's get it now. Now, it's a little chilly where I'm at. I don't know, man, it might be 50 degrees or so. But, so I got the hardener. What I'm gonna do is a full teaspoon. And I don't want to wait forever. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Mix this stuff super good because this stuff's so thick. To get that hardener mixed in is it takes a while. Once you get it mixed, go and pull your drawers up. You ain't gonna want to touch nothing when you're done. Cheap paintbrush. So I got cardboard, even though it's whatever. This stuff is gonna drip and it'll get everywhere. So you can see down here, I still got, that's fiberglass resin from the last time I did this. Yeah. So especially on this side, you see this wood showing through? I don't care if it soaks through here because that's just going to adhere to that wood good. So I'm going to put it on thick. I'm going to see if it's going through. Yeah. It's 100% soaking all the way through, which is fine. Now we're gonna let it dry, and you can just leave your brush in the bucket. I'll leave it, and then when I rip it out, that whole bottom layer will peel out with it. Yeah. that's doing its thing. Went ahead and did the other side, and I told you wrong. It's 12 ounces of resin for the teaspoon of hardener. So I'm glad I put the extra in there, because that would have sucked. But I got this side done. See? Oh yeah. Put one layer on that, and after I mixed it and I was like, man, dude, I think that was 12, not 16. It's probably been a year since I've done, well, I don't know. It's been maybe a year since I've done any fiberglass, and I was just trying to hurry up and get it, because tomorrow it's going to be freezing. So, that's what it is. From here, we'll do some matte and some more resin, and it's a process. So I'll get back to you in a little bit. All right, so I think it's the next day. No, I guess it's been 2 days since I've did this fiberglass or resin and fleece. I actually haven't put legit fiberglass on it yet. Anyways, been 2 days because yesterday was New Year's, so I didn't work on anything. But I went ahead and started to peel it off, because next step is I'm going to take my weather stripping out. So this is just that one layer. So it's pretty good. And you can tell how, I've laid it on thick here, and I went kind of easy here. So I can still push this in. That's what I want. Okay, I want to be able to push that in. So I'm going to take my weather stripping. This corner was a little rough to get off, but I mean, it come off pretty easy. And just look at this, see? It just comes off. Oh yeah. I got my magnet up there holding my fleece back. So I'm gonna peel this off, and I'll be able to do more resin and get all this part in there where the actual channel is. And then I'll shove my weather stripping back on, and especially with it going over that curve, it's going to make it super strong, and it's going to be pretty good. I did a little bit more Bondo work up here. I'm probably just going to leave it like that. You can do Bondo and sand, and do Bondo and sand, and do Bondo and sand, and man, you can just do what you want. I've got it as much as I think I care to do. So whatever, I'm just gonna paint it. So this side, man, see how tight that is in there? I can't get my phone in here. This side's probably gonna be a little harder, but I'll get it done. Same with this side. It's pretty tough. That's just one layer. So, we gonna get it, you know what I'm saying? I almost forgot to show you, because I done pulled it out. Let's see about if you leave your paintbrush in there, you can just pull the whole thing out to the bottom of it. Now you got a somewhat clean bucket, and you just pull the rest of it out. Just a little tip. Well, I got a layer of fiberglass matte on there. So next what I'll do is I'll just let it dry. I'll come on the outside, cut the excess fleece off, and might have to put another coat or two on there, but it's doing pretty good. This side made a mess. Looks terrible, but it's gonna be super strong. But this side, I couldn't get in here real good. It's kind of hard to work with. But this is the side that nobody's gonna see, so I'm not gonna be like sanding on it. Once you get it on there, and if you ever done fiberglass, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just not that good at it, I guess. But if you ever try it, you'll see what I'm talking about. It just kind of sticks up, so you got to keep matting it down with your brush. But this side turned out pretty good. But once we're done, I might sand it down a little bit. And like I said, we'll just come on this side, take a sharp razor blade, trim it flush. It's already pretty strong, but we need it as strong as we can get. So the B-pillar's sealed off, and that's how you do it. 808. I went ahead and threw a layer of coat on the back, so it's painted. Sounds bright. So looks sorry. There we go. Turned out pretty good. It's still kind of drying in some spots. So next, I guess throw some batteries in here maybe, and start pulling some wire. So I don't know if I'll video mounting the batteries. I'll probably just give you updates, but that's what we're doing. 808. If you like the content, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. It helps out. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, so I think that's cool. It's been a journey for me. I wasn't quite sure anybody would watch this except for myself. But you know what we're doing. We're adding some DBs. Papa T. Go check out him on his YouTube channel. He just gave me a shout out, so that's much appreciated, Papa T. We actually live in the same city, so that's pretty cool. All right, well, I'll get back to you shortly. Thanks.